In this video, I will give you 7 reasons why you should not try any of these Asian dating sites. And once again, they are Asian Fields, Asian Melodies, Cupid Feel, Eastern Honeys, Lover's World, Orchid Romance, and finally, Secure a Date. And for all of these Asian dating sites, you can learn more about all of them in my other videos that is already in my channel. Okay, so I logged into my account, and this is for Orchid Romance. And for the remainder of the video, I'm just going to use Orchid Romance as a reference point. Keep in mind that Orchid Romance works the same way as Asian Feels, Asian Melodies, Cupid Feel, Eastern Honeys, Lover's World, and to some extent, Secure a Date. And as I referenced earlier, you can watch the specific video for Secure a Date and the specific video for Asian Melodies for more details, as well as my other videos where I cover all of these dating sites. Jumping right in, the first reason why I do not recommend any of these dating sites is the use of credits. And I already went through in my other video what you can do on these sites for free. I won't mention them again. You can watch those other videos and find out for yourself. But the first thing that I dislike is how credits are used. Credits are the internal currency used for paid services on the site. You need credits to respond to mail, chats, stickers, and emojis, any video and audio, any shared media in a chat, and if you want, you have virtual gifts. Let me scroll down to show you a little bit more detail. So here is the pricing. Chats. You are being hit with 2 credits per minute just to chat. That's ridiculous. Just to chat is 2 credits per minute. If you want to do a sticker, it's 5 credits. Sending any photo or audio, that is 10 credits each. Opening a video is 50 credits. And then lastly, if you want to open a post, that is also another 50 credits. Mail. If you want to open a mail, send a mail, read a mail, your first mail could be free. Everything else will either set you back 10 credits or 30 credits. And finally, the most expensive feature on all of these dating sites is video call. I will say none of these dating sites has a video call feature yet. The only one that does is Secure a Date. I know they are working on video feature for all these sites, but so far they do not. But when it is available, it will set you back 8 credits per minute. And then there are some other options on here as well. Opening video in a profile is 50 credits. And you can look at the gift and presents option respectively, and they will show you all the credits for each one of the items. So that is essentially, it's a wrap for the first reason why I dislike or do not recommend any of these dating sites. All of the good feature has been monetized, and they monetize it in the form of credits. Let's head on over to reason number 2. Reason number 2, the second reason why you should not use any of these dating sites, it is almost impossible to exchange personal information on here. So, for example, let's say I am chatting with Camille, and as a side note, I happen to know Camille, I recognize her, and it doesn't seem like she recognized me yet. Maybe that's because I have a flower as a profile picture. I think once she does, I'm sure she will reach out to me. But anyway, I have chatted with Kamihu on Asian Melodies last year on and off for quite a few months. All I will say is she is one naughty girl. Very naughty. She has sent me so many naughty pictures and videos, and I will just leave it at that. But let's say I am chatting on here and I put in my email and I put in my phone number and I hit send. My email and phone number in the chat will be stripped away, or all that she will see are just a bunch of crazy characters. Let's say I try to get creative and I put my information inside a mail. So I put in my email and number in here and I hit send letter. Well, once again, my email and phone number will be stripped clean from the letter. She will not see it or it is blurred out. Most likely she will not see it. All she will see are just a bunch of XXX or YYY or just some kind of crazy character. Now I try it in chat. So as I chat, I put in a photo inside the chat. And in that photo, I put in my email and phone number again. I hit send. Well, my photo will not be shown to her. She will not see it. And it's the same if she were to send me her photo with her information in it. That also will be stripped clean. And it also the same if I put a photo inside a letter and that photo has my email and phone number in there as well. She will not get that photo. So essentially, whether it's in chat directly or in chat you add a photo or in mail you add a photo, any mention of your email, phone number, or even mentioning using another website or another dating app, or mentioning you want to use Skype, Google, Telegram, WhatsApp, anything along those lines, all those keywords and phrases will be stripped clean from the website. This website has done a great job of stripping any keyword and phrases, and they will do everything they can to prevent you from exchanging your personal information on here. And once again, this is for all of the websites. So that is the second reason why you should not use any of these dating sites. Let's head on over to reason number three. Reason number three. The third reason why you should not use any of these dating sites are the steps and process needed for you to obtain a woman's email on here. I mentioned in reason number two, it's almost impossible to exchange information using chat, putting it inside a letter, and certainly trying it inside a photo. But for all of these websites, they do provide one method, and let me walk you through that process and what the cost is. The first requirements or several requirements, the first one is mutual agreement. You need to sign a mutual agreement saying you both agree that you want to exchange information. Here's where you need to pay close attention to, and that is total spending. You have to spend 5,000 credits. That's right. That's 5,000 credits per women. So if you want to obtain two women or three women, that's 10, 15,000 credits altogether. And what is 5,000 credits? What does that equate to in terms of dollars? Well, let's walk through a scenario. So let me hit buy more credits. And when this opens up, I will use a scenario and figure out what the total cost is. So here I will use 800 credits or $200 as my reference point. So based on this, 5,000 credits is roughly, that is $1,250. You heard me right. You need to spend $1,250, that's per woman, for you to obtain her email. And on top of that, there's more requirements that you must go through. You have to fill out documents and you will have to provide forms for verification. And once you fill out the documents and provide the forms, you have to wait 14 days for everything to be reviewed. And if you are approved, you will get her email. So altogether, on top of spending $1,250, on top of providing documents and giving out personal information about yourself, you need to spend a considerable amount of money on here in getting a woman's email. To me, that is just nuts, and that is just downright insane. So that is the third reason why you should not use this website at all. And if this third reason doesn't deter you, let's head on over to reason number four. Reason number four, the fourth reason why you should not use any of these dating sites, there are features on here that is not available to men. It is only available to women. And let me give you two examples. On all of these dating sites, mail and messages, it works the same for both men and women. There are two exceptions, and let me open up messages and hopefully I can find an example. So let me scroll down here. Let me see if I can find a post to show you. So here's one. This is from Nan. So in this chat, not only did she send me a message, she also put a post. And a post can either be a picture, it can be a letter, or a video. Usually when I receive a post, it is a bunch of pictures and a letter at the same time. So it is a combination of features, letter, picture, and a video. This feature is not available to men. It is only available to women. So that is just unfair. And the second feature that is only available to women on here, and I don't see one, are video itself. On here and all these other dating sites, only women can send video. Men cannot. So there is one exception, and that is Secure Date. On Secure Date, all video are the same for men and women. And once again, that is not the case for all of these other sites. So that is the fourth reason why you should not use these dating sites. Video and post is only available to women. It is not available to men. Let's head on over to the fifth reason. Reason number 5. The fifth reason is all of these websites, every single one that you see up here, Asian Fields, Asian Melodies, Cupid Field, Eastern Honeys, Lovers World, and even Secure Date, every single one of them, it is just one giant trap. They're all just a big landmine. And let me explain. As I mentioned early in my video, it is difficult to obtain email and phone number on here. And if you can, it is costly to do so. You will have to pay at least $1,200, if not more. This creates a dilemma and really creates a system of dependency for the man and the women. I think it's worse for the man. So imagine this. Let's say you are chatting with any woman and you have chatted with her for a week, a month, if not more. And you come to develop a rapport, some kind of a chemistry, and maybe you even like her, and she says she likes you. Here's your dilemma, and here's your dependency. Do you keep buying credits? Well, you know credits is expensive. Do you pay the $1,250 fee to get her email? Well, even if you do pay a $1,250 fee, there's no guarantee that you will maintain that connection offline. Or do you cut her loose and let her go? That sounds easy, but sometimes cutting a woman loose, especially if you like her, is not so easy and could be a difficult thing to walk away from. The other dilemma is all of the women on here, every single woman, and I'm going to scroll through a few screens, all of the women on all of these websites, they all can use the website for free. That's right. Every single woman on here used the website for free. So here is the dilemma. Since the women use the website for free, they are not motivated to get offline, at least not right away. And I have encountered this numerous times, more times than I can recall. And this is the main reason why I stopped using all of these dating sites altogether. The women just want to stay online and chat, and also it is too expensive. And I can certainly understand their perspective. A woman wants to feel safe, she wants to feel secure, and she wants to spend time chatting with you, getting to know you better, and making sure that you are genuine. And you should also want the same from the women. But the problem for you is the cost. You know that the cost is truly expensive. So it is pressure for you to keep buying credits, and it's pressure for you to keep chatting with her because you like her. And the other issue that I have noticed, all of the women on here, or I should say most of the women on here, she does not know the true cost of services. So what do I mean by that? The true cost of services on here is not readily available to the women. So meaning they don't know that it costs this much to use the platform. I have taken screenshot of this cost on here, and I have shown all of the women on here is the cost of credits that I must pay to keep chatting with you. And when they saw this, they quickly understood how expensive the website is. Once again, the website hides this detail from the women. I know that because I asked them directly. So they can empathize at the cost for you, but at the same time, they are reluctant to get off of the website, especially early on. So once again, it is a system of dependency. You either have to keep paying or the woman wants to keep chatting with you for a month, if not longer, so they feel safe and secure with you before they get offline. So that is the fifth reason why you should not use this website. It creates a system of dependency as I just went through. Let's head on over to reason number 6. The sixth reason why you should not use any of these dating sites. Well, there's a sentence on here that caught my attention in the About Us section, and let me pull that up and show you. And this is true for all of the dating sites. Here they wrote, our goal is to create a safe and welcoming online environment that removes barriers and brings together people from different backgrounds and countries. Well, yes, that is true, and I can definitely agree with that. So here on Lovers World, you can definitely meet Asian women from around the world. I've chatted with numerous Chinese women, some Thai, some Vietnamese, Filipina, and a handful of Japanese. So in that regard, yes, they have broken down that distance barrier in their platform. Based on my usage of this website, their primary goal is not necessarily bringing people together. Their primary goal is to maximize profit. And how do they do that? Well, let me remind you really quick. So, the first way how they maximize profit is the use of credits. And I've shown you this early on already, and I won't stick around and spend a lot of time on here, but at a minimum, they are charging you 2 credits per minute just to chat. Think about that. That is pretty greedy. 2 credit minute, 2 credit per minute just to chat. This feature should be free. If you want to bring people together and if you want to foster relationship building, why are you penalizing the user, us men, 2 credits per minute just to chat? These other features like photo, audio, videos, and posts, you don't need to do them. It is good to have and can enhance the communication, but it is not necessary. What is necessary is chatting, and the fact that you have to pay 2 credits per minute just to chat is downright ridiculous. It is a barrier, in my opinion. And secondly, is the cost of credits. So, how else do they maximize profit on here? Well, it is their cost of credit for the paid features. And I went through this example already, so I'm just going to touch on it again really quick. So if you bought 800 credits for $200 and you are doing chat, you are doing photos, audio, and video, you do 10 of each one, that's 500 to 1,000 credits. Just like that, 800 credits evaporated extremely quickly. So that is the other way, or that is the second way that they have maximized profit on this platform. And thirdly, I mentioned this as well, are exchanging personal information. It is almost impossible, and I'm just going to open up one. It is almost impossible for me to obtain a woman's email on here. I can try to put it in chat, it is going to be blocked. I can try to put it in mail, it will be blocked. I can try to put it inside a picture and send it to the woman in mail or in a chat. That is also blocked. So that is another way how this website maximizes profit because they want you to stay on here. They want you to stay on here for as long as you can and keep purchasing credit. Then the fourth way they maximize profit is the cost. And I mentioned this again in my um, previous video. And the third way how all of these websites maximize profit is they prohibit you or make it extremely costly to exchange personal information. And again, I mentioned this already, but let me remind you here really quick. So, for example, if I want to send Julie my email and phone number, I hit send. Well, my email and phone number in the chat will be stripped out. She will not see it. It will be blurred out, or she will see a bunch of crazy character. If I wanted to put that in a mail, the same thing. My email, phone number, or mentioning any other app, she will not see it. It will be blurred out and or taken out altogether. Then lastly, if I wanted to put my email and phone number inside a picture and I attach the picture to the woman, she will not see that picture. Only I can see it, but she will not see it. And if she can see it, the email and phone number will also be stripped out. So that is the third way how these websites maximize profit. They prevent you from exchanging personal information. And finally, the fourth way they maximize profit is the cost. And I mentioned this already as well. If you want to obtain a woman's email, you have to spend $1,200, $1,300 to get her email. That is just an insane amount of money. I think that is just not in it. That is just downright greedy. So let me head back to this sentence again. If they truly want to bring people together from different backgrounds and countries, they need to remove the barriers. The only thing that this company has done is created barriers. Yes, like I said, you can meet Asian from around the world, but in the process of bringing people together, they only created barrier for us men and the women to stay connected. And they create all these barriers in the cost and how they use credits. So that is the sixth reason why you should not use any of these dating sites. The seventh and final reasons why you should not try any of these Asian dating sites. Well, quite frankly, there are just other alternatives that is available. This alternative is so much cheaper. It charges you a monthly fee. You don't have to worry about buying credits for everything. You don't need to pay credits just to chat. And it makes it so much easier to obtain a woman's personal information. And I will mention eight real quick. And these eight I mentioned previously already, and I will do a more detail of these eight in a separate video. One site that you could look into is Asian Date. Asian Date is mostly Chinese women, but occasionally I do see European women on here. Other website that you could consider are the Cupid site. And these include there is Cambodian Cupid, there's Filipino Cupid, Japan Cupid, Malaysian Cupid, Singapore Love Links, Thai Cupid, Vietnam Cupid, and you can also put on here International Cupid. So any of these Cupid site charges you a monthly fee. It's easier to obtain her email and or phone number. You can spend as much time as you want chatting. You can take your time, build some chemistry and rapport with the women, and hopefully establish a relationship. And lastly, overall is just so much cheaper. So that is the last and final reason. So reason number seven, why you should not use any of these dating sites that I went through in this video. There are just better options out there for you to use. If you found the information in here to be useful and helpful, be sure to hit a like, subscribe, and hit notification. I will see you in the next one.